So I'm going to select a particular template here for editing. So I'll select makeup artist. So I'll tap on this one by the right. So take a look here, you'll notice something. The name of this design is poster. So it's not good for Instagram or Facebook. So we should not make use of this. Let me go back. I'll look for another one that will go for Instagram and Facebook. If I cannot find it, I'll click on category here and I'll select social media. I'll now select either Facebook posts or Instagram posts. So I'll select Facebook posts, for example, since any design from each of the platforms can be posted in any of them, whether Instagram or Facebook. So I'll apply. I want only designs for Facebook. And you can see the designs of Facebook are what? Shorter than the one of posters. Posters are long. So we are going to select any design from here. Let's say this one here, since it's free, online makeup class, the one by the right. I'll click on it. I'll select online makeup class, which is now a Facebook design. I will select customize this template. You wait for it to load before you get started with it. So here is the template. You can see the design is nice. It's combination of light brown and dark brown. Okay, so that's what we are going to make use of. So to edit this, I'll tap on the heading I want to edit. It will give me signs. This top here, this one here, means duplicate. The one here, why this one means delete. If I tap on the three dots, it means I will see other options I can go through. But before we get to that, let me also show you the other ones. This one means rotate, while this one means move. So they brought this one out to enable you to move. You know, the smaller the graphic element, the harder it becomes for you to tap on it and move it around, since you are making use of a phone. So they brought out this anchor here to allow you to move the font around. Okay, while this one is for rotate, so you have to click on it and hold and drag around for it to rotate. So that's the functions of that too. Okay, if you look from the studio, presence, online makeup class, all of them that are in straight line down to the last part. So they maintain it on straight line. That's one of the principles of design known as alignment. So your work must be aligned, but we'll get to that when we start designing from scratch. Let's continue. So I'm going to edit this by tapping here. Let's say the name of the studio is Any World Studio. You can see it came under this one, so I can click here and drag by holding this right side and drag it until it will form a straight line. I want it to be in a straight line instead of going below. Okay, so that's how you make something to be in a straight line. Then the next point we are going to make changes is the next one here, which is the font. You can change font if you wish. For me to change my font, I will tap on Any World Studio and go to font. You can see font downside. I will tap on it and I will change my font to any other font I wish, maybe Alata. You can see the font have changed. I will now press cancel to go back. So I've changed my font. The next thing here is to change a color. I will show you also how to change colors. To change a color, let's assume you are using a blue color. I will tap on the Any World Studio again. I will move to the right and select color. I will now change my color to, let's say, blue. Depending on the color the person gave to you. So the color has been changed. Next thing is to move to the next one. Next one is online makeup class. So I'll click on edit. I can say none of changing it, the topic is okay. So I'll tap on it, and I don't like how it's clustered around, so I'll look for a way to space it. I'll go to spacing. I will now give it letter spacing, or if you watch they made it like that so that the font will not pass the space given. So let's try line spacing and see what. Okay, I've given some spaces. Line spacing is to space between the upper one and the down one, while letter spacing is to give space. But you can see here there is no much space. So the next thing I'm going to do in order to have more space is to go to font size. I'll look for my font size. This is my font size. I'll tap on it and bring it down a bit to create space. Okay, so now you can now stretch it, but no need, let's leave it like that. Next one is we want to now align all these things to blue. We want to change everything here to blue. So I'll tap on this one again. I'll go to my color. I will select blue. I will now go to this curved shape. I will tap on it and I'll select blue. So everything is changing to blue gradually. I want to use blue and black. I'll tap on this section too. I'll go to color. I'll change it to blue. I will tap on this one too. I will change it to blue. I will look for the other one to brown. I will change the color again to blue. Please, whenever you tap on something, you will see the color that is controlling it. So I'll tap on this one again. I'll go to color. I'll change to blue. So we've changed everything to blue color. We are now using blue and black. Okay, we've learned how to change colors and how to change fonts. Let's continue. Next thing I'm going to do now is to change this website to my own website. I will tap here. I will click on edit by the downside. I will now tap inside to remove the highlight. I will tap to the place that is before the dots. I will change it to my website, anyworld.com. I've gotten that. I'll tap outside to go back. So we have another stuff here. The background is a bit brownish, so I'll tap on an empty space inside. You can tap on any of these empty spaces to get the whole section. You can see the pink line around. That means I've selected the entire canvas space, because here it's called the canvas. This whole places where you make your design is called the canvas. So this is the color of the canvas. I want to change it to a lighter blue. So if you can look at this place, we have gradients, we have solid color. Solid color means all as in a particular color, either black, yellow, blue, red. While gradient means combination of colors. We can see gradient, it means combination of colors. So I want to change this from the light, a bit light brown, to light blue. So to do that, I'll go to this color here, this one by the left side. I'll tap on it. I'll be able to I'll move these dots below to blue section by tapping here, the down one. Then I will make sure I get it to blue. I will now move to any lighter blue to change it. I think this is okay. It's okay now. So we've gotten this. I'll tap outside to go back to my design. So this is how to edit anything you want to edit. So you can tap inside the text to get it. Okay, you can edit by looking for edit to make some changes, but we need to change our picture. Our picture is a bit brownish, so I'll tap on the picture. I will look for filter. I'll look for filter. I will now look for a filter that is a bit blue. Filter is used to change the color of your picture or any graphic element. So I'll look for blue, maybe under cool, you might see blue. Okay, you can see the effect in the picture. Aha, this is nice. Tundra. So we have this now. Our design is now looking nice. We are blending blue from the dark blue to the lighter blue. So we've gotten our design. We're also going to make some changes to before we finish up in this episode. Sometimes you might find it very difficult to select a particular graphic element because all these things here are known as graphic elements. Graphic elements are fonts, pictures, shapes. That's what we mean by a graphic element. So there is graphic element that is a curved shape where they wrote book your seat now. Sometimes you might find it difficult to click on it because maybe your hand might be too big. So if you go and tap book your seat now, and you want to change the color of the shape. So to do that, you either hold your two fingers on your screen and expand it to zoom in. That's how to zoom in Canva. So you can now tap on the shape, okay? But if you cannot do this, if you're not able to do this, or maybe you don't know how to do it, which I've already shown you, you can easily tap on book your seat and shift to where you see position, or sorry, layers. Tap on layers. Layers involves the how your graphic elements are arranged, which are fonts, pictures, shape. So these are the lists. One is on top of the other. Every design you are doing, one is always on top of the other. So your font might be on top of your shape might be on top of your font, your picture might be on top of others. So this is where you see all of them. So to see that shape, look at the shape here. You can tap on it. I've not gotten it. All I have to do is to press the cancel section by the top right side, and I can now make my changes whether in the color or whatever place I wish to make changes. So that's how to get some graphic elements that are unclickable because of where they're hidden. So you make use of what? Layers. But before I close this section, to save this picture, look at the top right. You can see the download and the upload. So if I click on the upload sign, you can see download here, or share to other stores, maybe share to Pinterest, share to wherever. Why this one downloads straight to your phone. But if you want to download a particular quality, please make use of the one by the top right. You tap on it, you tap on download. It will ask you the quality you wish to make use of. So you can either drag this one to the right, or you drag it down. Okay, so after that you click on PNG. You can select JPG or PNG. PNG, the difference between PNG and JPG is that JPG saves the picture as it is, while PNG is used to save pictures that you know that doesn't have any background. Maybe they're transparent by the backside. You save it as PNG, because if you save it as JPG is going to give it its own background. Don't forget, okay? You can also save it as PDF or MP4 or whatever size. Now, this our picture. The size cannot be increased because it's a pre-made template. There's some templates you do by yourself or make some changes. You will see that you'll be able to increase the size. So the size here is constant. It's 940 by 788 px. Okay. So you can now click on download, or you can use the other method without going through this one by tapping on download here, the one at the top right, the left one. Just click on it. It will save the image immediately to your gallery. So let's move to another section in this episode for another template so that you can learn more. So our picture has been saved. See you in the next section of this episode.